Hello, this is Mayu, and today I really want to share my story of how I created my original Oracle cards, which you can call DIY or homemade, but I would say heart-made. But anyway, right, so these cards I use in when I read, when I do read on readings. These 44, can you see? These different Japanese characters, kanji they're called, including two special ones which are not exactly existing kanjis. But anyway, so this Mayu's kanji's oracle I made, and how I ended up making these, I really wanted to share. So here I am. These cards, actually, it's just one and only. Can you see? I haven't even put anything on the backside, so you can actually see like what's like went through, what's and gone through. But these cards, a couple of years ago, it just fell into my mind, fell into my head, like, wait, I think I want to write down some specific kanjis. I think I want to make oracles. And that time didn't really make sense to me because I had no idea if people can actually do this or how, or like no idea. But it was just like simply an inspiration, or like mostly more like an impulse, like, wait, I want to do this, but I have no idea how to. But I just wanted to let out whatever just came to my mind. And then started with a specific kanji to write down. And I just remembered, all of a sudden, this inspiration came, and just remembered I had a bunch of those cards already, like card size blank papers made of I think elephants poops. I love, like, recycles, like socially like environmentally friendly, or like socially concerned paper especially. And well, don't think about poops more. They are just, sacred. They're like, very clean and, cleansed and stuff, so, they're beautiful. They're clean and beautiful. But anyway, so I found these like papers, and then, okay, I had no idea how much I had in my head, but I just let go. And then I used this brush pen. There is some ink here inside. It's actually Japanese pencils, yes. And it just, kept going. And it was so funny. I ended up writing 44 cars in the end, without thinking like, oh, I would like to have this much, this many, and stuff. But like, when I feel like, okay, I'm done, just ended up like 44, which later I discovered the standard of oracle cards. Oracle cards can be anything, can be any numbers, and like lots of freedom. Unlike tarot cards, which is basically, there is a frame, there is some sort of like, form you basically fit in, which is 78 different cards. You can be flexible, but basically these numbers, right? But in oracle cards, you can just have only 10 or 5 or like 100. So it's just limitless. It's just your imagination that decides. So that was funny when I found out actually, when I actually look at possible manufacturers I would like to maybe use it in the future, in the near future actually. And then all the standard deck you can place an order that's basically 44. I was like, that's interesting. I did that without thinking. I just let out whatever needed to be let out. That was funny. Anyway, so that's how what it's called. That's how the universe works, right? Yes. So those cards. So we just it's so called "hudega hashiru" in Japanese. It's just like literally it means the brush just moved on its own, stuff like that. So I just came and I let out, and here we go. And at that time I did have some collection, so I wanted to also share these are most like old, no, so oldest I have. This is the very first one, Elle, I think it's called. It was very beautiful to be I felt like connection. So I got this and Angel Wishes, and then Doreen Virtues, the unicorns, or in Danish though this is. And then I've got this, the spirit animals. And the runes actually. This is very cute there, as I live in Scandinavia, in Denmark. It's really, really local thing, I would say. So these are just you could also call it as an oracle. It's not tarot, so you can just and then I think this could have, oh, can you see? Like this. Like this, yes, like this. I think this could have given me the idea, oracles can be anything. Like, these are stones and rocks. And I think this could have given me a very flexible idea of what oracle cards are. And then I also have this one. This is quite big though, like, compared to Angel Wishes. But I love these. But anyways, so I had no preparation. I had no actually plan to, I am going to make my own oracle cards. I didn't actually think of it, but it just happened. And as you would think, that's how the universe goes, and that's how things work as at the best, I think. And the backstory of this, I have made this deck a couple of years ago. I had fun, but until quite recently, I had no confidence. I used to say, like, I haven't done it before to others. I haven't done it as a job, to be paid, or, like, I just didn't have any confidence in me being a healer or reader, like clairvoyant, heart card reader, or like, there's a medium, or, these kind of things. I was so much into spiritual thing, but yet I was a bit scared, not a bit actually, I was really, really scared to show to the world that I'm this spiritual, I love this thing. It's so exciting to see, deeper in yourself, and which connects to the universe in the end. What? You get really excited, and I loved it, but somehow, so I did this. This means love though, by the way. I did this, but I just put them aside for years, for a couple of years actually. And then as time went by, luckily, I also did my self-development, self-discovery, self-upgrading, self-finding. And then I felt like, okay, it's not the education that's required. It's not the courses, how many courses you have taken, how many certifications you have, how many, titles you have. It's just your heart that should be ready. And that's what I am now. And there was a calling again. I was like, tarot. No, it's not tarot, sorry. Oracles. One of the very first customers when I started reading these, messages and being a spiritual interpreter, I would say, the very first customer on the phone, actually, this person asked me if I use cards, like all the tools, and I was confident without using tools, and I see things, and I can channel quite fast and easy for me, I found out. So I have registered myself as a channeler, like a channel, and healers and stuff without tools. And then the first customer just asked me that, and then I could, and then that reminded me of that I do have oracle cards, I do have tarot. Actually, I haven't shown this. Meanwhile, I also found this one, the Visconti tarot, and this is the very recent purchase, the tarot for beginner, book thing. Tarot is, I'm a beginner right now. Actually, I'm very much excited to learn, every day. But anyways, so I haven't used cards, but I have realized through that experience with this first customer of my own, like, people like this. I haven't thought of it. And then, to think of that, yes, right. I also used to like tarot card reading, which I couldn't, something like magical, something like witch tools, wizards and witch, tools. I was like, that could have been an idea. And then the first thing I could think of is actually my handmade / heartmade oracle cards. Although one of this is actually the cards I have been more quite attached to. I have used a lot at a very certain time, especially. But then I realized, I think I feel very right about this. It's handmade, heartmade, and there's another story that I write people's name in a Japanese calligraphy style, in what is called katakana. It's called. Can you see? Can you read? This is David in Japanese, in katakana. And this is actually my business card. So I have been doing this for many, many years. like, you know, based on my, you know, social conscious ideas that, you know, this way you don't have to throw away your business cards after you have used emails, after you're connected on social media, but then you can use it as a bookmark. And especially it's personalized because it's, you know, it's got your name on in the foreign language, in Japanese. So this has connection with this, and, you know, I have been also increasing this activity since I started to allow myself to be myself, which ended up like, you know, I love this, I want to do this more. So this actually connects with this, like in a calligraphy style, my own writing, my own, because I put my all like love and energy when I do this. It's the same as this one. So I felt very much like, you know, connected and attached to these cards. So in this case, it went really natural actually to start using this at this point in my life. So that's my story. And by the way, I have made these new these new colors now. It's exciting. I'm so, like, you know, creative in this way. And I use this like in a Japanese cotton strings and stuff. I love this creative stuff. So I use these original, you know, it's not actually really designed for shuffling, but well, it works fine. So, you know, this this texture is a bit rough side, so it's not smooth to do this, but, you know, it works. I love it. So in my personal reading, I use this because they are the most like attached, very like original. But as I will be taking part in a market, and there, you know, people don't have to get stuck with this non-slippery cards. I have made, look, I have made laminated versions, bling bling bling. So this way, you know, as on the tray or something, you can, like, you know, mix them, shuffle them quite easy peasy. And then actually I used my own picture. I love just the idea to have like open heart, so I used this picture. Yeah, this is not, you know, how I'm selling my own own picture. No, this is not for sale. But, you know, as a market or at an event, people can just, you know, drop by and, oh, you can just, you know, pick one card, and, you know, that kind of like playful game you can, you know, have fun with. So these are very much more like, you know, homemade, handmade card this way, you know, and then so that this way it's really easy to handle. Wait. There you go. So like in a very card. So this is another version. This is second version of my original Kanji oracle cards. And then I have like, you know, different lovely bags, actually, magical lovely bags. Da-da. These are the recycled paper. Oh no, it's not recycled. It's made of bamboo, Japanese bamboo. So I'm quite fetish in like paper. So these are also printed and very much like, you know, card like, not laminated. I scanned the original those, you know, those. Can you see maybe? This is original with this brush and stuff. I scanned this, not literally scanned. I took pictures of them and put them on Canva and put them like, you know, in order in A4 paper, and then edited a bit, printed out. So I can actually create lots of decks like this. And this thing has, again, my pictures, yay. But this is just a match courses. It's not my courses, actually. These are like, you know, sorry. This just basically paper, bamboo paper, and non-bleached. So I have also tried if I can just, you know, shuffle it easily. Yeah, it works, you know, it works well. So this can be also used. Right. That's actually basically it. My stories behind these original Kanji oracles. If you know, if you have, you know, some specific manufacturer you can recommend, that would be very much appreciated. But otherwise, I hope this story of mine have given you some inspiration, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.